Recently, I had a vision, and I saw Jesus inviting many daughters of God in this hour to come and sit with him at a table. I could feel the invitation to come to the table and dine and sup with him. There was such a sense of very deep communion with him. What I noticed about these daughters of God was that they felt very lost and disorientated. Many of them were in the thick of transition, while others felt like they had deeply lost their way and direction. This level of disorientation and feeling lost had left many feeling visionless, discouraged, and some were deeply struggling. As Jesus invited each one to sit with him at the table, I could see a large book on the table before him, the edges with gold trim, and the Lord had his hand upon this book, and in my spirit, I knew that this book contained revelation, direction, and insight. Jesus looked up at them with a smile and said, "Welcome to the strategy room of heaven." With his other hand, he tapped on the chair beside him and welcomed them to come and sit. As they walked towards the table to take a seat next to him, I noticed that the more they walked toward the table, it was like they were going deeper and deeper into the floor. When they reached the chair, even though now the chair seemed like it was very high up, because of how low they had walked down into the floor, I knew it was exactly as the Lord intended it. He then said, "Humility and expectancy is the doorway into the strategy room of heaven." It was in coming to the table in humility before him with expectancy to be taught by him and receive the revelation he was going to release, that was seeing them enter into this greater realm of revelation and strategy. It was in the surrendered, humble place of hearing and seeing his ways for them, that was bringing them into a greater heavenly perspective and greater wisdom and insight. As they took their seats, the Lord looked at many of them and said, "Be free of false responsibility and shame." The sense surrounded me so strongly that so many daughters had been carrying false responsibility and shame for feeling like they had done something so wrong or missed him in such deep ways that had left them feeling disorientated and lost. I could see these daughters of God, who had such pure hearts before him and had lived as laid down lovers of his, with such a burning first love fire and deep surrender to him in their hearts, as their lives heralded a loud yes to him and his ways, walking uprightly before him and in deep intimacy, had been locked down in false responsibility and shame. As those words left his mouth, his love and his power broke off these oppressive chains. The Lord then began to speak. "Come deeper and come closer, I have much to show you. Quiet yourselves and quiet your hearts in this hour, for I am revealing to you significant direction and strategy for many areas your heart has cried out for and for the pathways that will open up before you. I am bringing you higher in your perspective to see and perceive my ways and what I am doing. I say unto you, rest here with me. For in the revelation I am bringing forth, you will find rest. In me you will find rest. In the wrestles, in the unknowns, there are things I am revealing to you from my heart that you will drink from and be refreshed. I am giving you revelation and insight that will strengthen and uphold you. For I am giving you the strategies and insight that you need for right now. For there is a great increase coming in these days for you, where you will be filled with direction and vision in greater ways. And where you feel like you have lost so much vision and direction, I am bringing you deeper into my heart to see me as your vision, and to look into my eyes, and see hope in me that I am leading you and guiding you. Great direction is coming. Sit with me and listen to my voice, for I am bringing you into greater realms of divine strategy. I have not forgotten you, and I have not forgotten your cries of intercession, and that which has weighed on your heart. I have seen the many tears you have cried, and I have caught them all. I have held all your tears, and you are not without hope in me. I am bringing you deeper into hope as you commune and dine with me, and I am bringing greater strategy and supernatural wisdom to you to lead you in how to pray and to guide you in your steps. I am the lamp to your feet and the light unto your path. I am the living word, and I am guiding you and directing you. For there are things that I am shifting and changing in this hour. There are things I am closing, and things I am opening. There are things I am bringing down, and there are things that I am building. Trust me in this process, for I have greater strategy and wisdom and divine insight being released to you as you listen and as you obey. I say unto you, tuck away with me and allow me to tend to you. For many of my daughters have hurting hearts and tired hands. Tuck away with me, and at the table, allow me to tend to you. Allow me to minister to you. For I am close to the broken-hearted. Those areas no one else sees that are weary and heavy laden, bring it to me. I am giving you rest and healing. For I say unto you, that I am releasing strategies to you in this hour for your health and well-being. I am releasing strategies to you for your wholeness, and your healing in greater ways than you have received before. Take some time to be with me and breathe and allow me to tend to your weary souls. For I say unto you, there is a mighty move of my Spirit coming in this hour where my healing will be poured out in greater measure than has ever been seen. Many of you, my beautiful daughters, have felt like you cannot go any further, but remain in me and know this is a time that I am strengthening you, tending to your heart, imparting to you, and healing you. Many of you have felt like you've lived in a winter season for so long, but I say unto you that spring has come. The sounds of new life and the awakening to life, and living fully alive in me are increasing more and more. This is where you take your place in a greater way. What has been part of your story in trying to hold you back and keep you confused and disorientated in what you carry, and what I have called you to, will no longer be part of your story. I say unto you, that yes, there is an intensity of transition which you have been walking, but I say unto you, there has been a storm from the enemy coming against your hearts and minds to keep you disorientated and to attempt to intimidate you out of your authority. But I say unto you, as you sit with me at the table, as you dine with me, and the revelation I am releasing now, what I am uncovering is going to set you free. You will realize the areas where you have been actually under major assault from the enemy, where he has tried to keep you bound in disorientation. It was then that the Lord gave me vision of the pages of the book, and I saw new chapters. What struck me was some of these pages in the new chapter looked like a children's book with flaps that you lift up to reveal something hidden under the flap. The sense surrounded me so strongly that there was an uncovering and revealing the Lord was bringing forth. Not only of what was to come in this new chapter in some areas, but there was also an uncovering of what was really going on beneath the surface in things these daughters of God had walked through and current situations and circumstances in their lives. It was a deeper place of discernment, but it really required a teachable heart before the Lord and the posture of childlike faith to hear and perceive that which he was revealing. I am opening new chapters to you in the strategy room of heaven, that even the revelation and direction that I am releasing to you in the vision that I am and will give you will heal your hearts of the long season of feeling empty, visionless, and disorientated. Many of you have felt like you were stuck and would live in this hopeless place forever, but I say unto you, there is no hopelessness in me. I am bringing you into a new depth of hope in me unlike anything you have ever seen. Then as the Lord turned the page on this book, I saw the page like a well. It was such a deep well, and the Lord said, dive into an increase of dreams. I then began to see Jesus and all of these daughters of God dive into the page in this book that was like a well and a portal all at once. I knew the Lord was leading them into a depth of revelation and divine insight in their dream life that was on a level they had not walked in. As they dove in, I could see the Holy Spirit so close beside them as they dove in, and I heard the words, "Welcome to a new level of divine understanding in your dreams." It was clear to me that as these daughters of God tucked away with the Lord and allowed Him to tend to their hearts, not only was there a deeper level of understanding and insight coming to them for what He was speaking through their dreams, and so many answers and strategies from Him in their dreams, there was also another level of healing, deliverance, and freedom coming to them personally through their dreams, as they allowed the Holy Spirit to teach them and reveal deeper mysteries and understanding to them. At the end of this encounter, I heard the Lord say, "Feast not on hopelessness. Feast not on disorientation or discouragement. Come to the table in humility and expectancy, as I open up a whole new era of strategy to you, where you shall reign in your circumstances, and not allow them to reign over you. Be loosed from despondency, and be awakened to victory, and strategy, and new realms of wisdom in me.